Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the history of naval warfare when castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Ultimate Admirals Dreadnoughts. And today we're going to do a viewer's choice scenario. Mr. James Ricker has asked me to do one battleship versus 3 battlecruisers, and to do it 4 times using the technology from each decade of 1910, 1920, 1930, and 1940. And he suggests that it will give us a pretty good idea when the battlecruiser concept becomes obsolete. Well, okay. What do you say we give it a try and see how things come out? Now, here's the truth. I have played with this a bit, and I actually had a game this morning where set up just about like I'm about to set this up now. The battleship was actually able to beat 3 battle cruisers, and by beat I mean damage them enough that they turned away. And the battleship I designed had taken significant damage, structural, no flotation, and it would be unwise, and for that matter, impossible. Well, actually not impossible, because the battle cruisers had taken enough damage that they were slower, but unwise to pursue. We effectively won by pounding them into pounding them enough so that the AI decided it was time to leave. Now I tried again, and the battleship took some very unlucky hits and was in the process of getting beat down. So I don't think there's anything, oh look, I did this again. I don't think there's anything certain about this. We'll just have to see how it comes out. When we start at 18,000 meters, I think that's fair. We're going to leave the unlock off. In other words, we're going to lock it to 1910. I think that locks both the AI and I into those technologies. And we're going to go in there and give it a try. So let's click Design Ship and get it on. And before I start, though, if you've listened to me babble for the last 2 minutes about this, please consider subscribing. Ring that bell so you know when I've posted another video. Like the video if you like the video. It helps the channel a lot. Share with your friends, and most especially leave me a comment like Mr. Ricker so we can do what you're interested in seeing. Okay, well, let's just set this up, the typical sandbox stuff. I want as big a ship as I can get. I'm going to set her at 21 knots, which I think is a very good speed for that time. Make it very short range because it is a sandbox, so we're going to put everything we can into guns and protection. Many bulkheads, turbines, semi-oil, forced, aux2, and the best shaft we can get. Money doesn't matter. All that matters here is going to be weight. So the best armor is the lightest. Barbette 3. Torpedoes aren't going to be a big deal, I don't think, but we'll get ready. Torp 2, double hull, reinforced 1, anti-flood 2, and the best possible citadel. We're going to give her heavy shells and lots of them. She's going to need them. Yeah, plus 5% gun range, plus 7.5%. Can't get super heavy. We can get heavy. Plus 30% shell weight, minus 7.5 to 25% ammo detonation. All right, we're going to leave torpedo standard ammo torpedoes. We're not going to take any more than what comes with them. Go with cordite. This is a little bit funkier. Weight is all that matters. So if we just stick with hydraulic turrets, we won't add any extra weight at all. That adds 7.5% and 2.5% engine weight. That adds 5% main gun and 3% hull. That adds engine, hull, and weight. I don't think we're going to be dancing with this girl. I just don't see it. Um, I think we're just going to stick with hydraulic turrets. Save the weight. Now, this adds a lot of weight, but it gives us reload time. I think it does slow down turret speed, which maybe is an argument to, or we can just stick with standard reloading and be done. Let's see, standard reloading. It is 1910. We just stick with that. We're going to give them the biggest torpedoes we can get. The best rangefinder we can get. We don't need radios. We don't have anybody around. Now, that's kind of, chicken. But what the heck? Let's be a little bit chicken. And I'm going to play with this in a minute. We're going to up armor this thing. Okay, get the best main tower we can get. Set it as far aft as she will go. The best secondary tower we can get. And set her as far aft as we can go because we need space in here for a third turret or perhaps even a pair of wing turrets. Funnels, I think a small funnel will give her 100% engine efficiency. But we want redundancy, just in case one gets smashed, we can keep going. So we'll set in a second funnel. Main guns, centerline guns, 13-inch, 2 barrels. Okay. Drop these on here. Oh, the aft offset is just crazy because I've got that tower set so far back. Let's see if we want to throw in a... All right, the aft offset is crazy. So set that forward. Move that forward. And oh boy, it's just not. Huh. All right. Let's making myself dizzy. Let's set her back. Set her back. And now we got a 4 offset, which is, now we got an aft offset. Let's drag her in tight. And now we can drag her in tight. And 0.1. And I like that better. She's a lot more balanced. That'll make her a better shooting platform. And we've got about 5,000 tons left to play with. Now, we could do the Dreadnought thing and throw some additional guns on. And if we do that, we'd end up with turret here and a turret here, something like that. Disadvantage is we'd use up most of our weight in an extra turret. That turret is 1,000 tons, 1,100 tons. We use a bunch of it anyway. The advantage is if we point our bow on, we should be able to shoot with 6 guns. And that'd be pretty awesome. I don't know. What would that look like? Main guns, side guns, 13-inch, 2 barrel. And did she just come up lighter? No. It did. It took the 1,000 tons I thought it would take. That's pretty cool. That gives us an aft offset. Weight a little bit has changed. A little bit. But that's tolerable. It's going to cut into the armor we can put on her, which is probably unwise given the number of guns we'll be facing. At least 6 guns per cruiser, maybe as many as 8. I just see this as a foolish waste of weight that could be put into protection. Oh, come on now, don't do this to me. Back, back, centerline guns. I've had this problem before. All right, fine. What we'll do is we will come up here and we will put some, some secondary guns down and see if that kind of gets the main gun spotting routines. Yeah, there we go. That kind of brings them back to life. And I don't know if I want 6-inch secondaries, quite honestly. That's a lot of weight for not a lot of good. But she ought to have secondaries because, after all, she is a, she could run into destroyers, even if that's not going to happen here. Casemate guns. She probably can have a whole pile of 2 inches. And again, really, I mean, I've kind of cheated on the range on her, which I could fix. And okay, so now, we've got a more realistic design, and she's got about 4,000 tons left to play with. Give her torpedo launchers, and then we come play here. Let's give her a 12-inch belt, 8-inch belt extended. Give her an 8-inch deck. Woohoo! Using it up. And a 4-inch deck extended. Conning tower 12 inches. Turret 12 inches. Turret top 6 inches. And secondaries 5 inches. And I still have weight to play with. How can we protect her better? Maximum bulkheads. And that gives us a few tons to play with on things like deck extended, which takes a lot of mass, a lot of metal. And there you go. Now, whether this is a beautiful design, an optimal design, a perfect design, I don't know. Can she win? It depends on what we bump into. This isn't exactly what I designed the first time I did this that I won with it, but it's very, very close. In fact, I think she was like a 22 or 23 knot design. I reconsidered that, decided that's probably a little bit excessive. Now I've gone and screwed up and gotten rid of that. 4-weight offset, half-weight offset, 0.2. All right. So she's fairly well designed, I think, or at least, it's a viable design. And she's got 3 times 2 13-inch guns, 2 times 2 5-inch guns, 16 times 1 2-inch guns, and 2 underwater torpedo tubes, 26,985 tons. Let's quit talking and go play. And you know what I ought to do? So I don't have to redesign this in case there's a screw up. We're going to put a pause in this, and that'll give me a chance to restart if something goes wrong. I've had a few crashes today, and I'd like to, which is a first, but it is an alpha, so that's not shocking. I'm gonna put a pause in it and come back, and that way I don't have to start all over again if I have a problem. Here we go. All right, here we go. I think we left her name Queen Elizabeth, which that's kind of cool, although this isn't a Queen Elizabeth class, but let's go. Let's quit. We would just quit talking. Spotted to the north. They're behind us, men. Whoop, whoop. When I want to do this, I should just do that. There we go. And she comes screaming around. Let's go to full arcade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The only problem with that is... Okay. Slow down. That sets the rudder. This sets a destination. So let's do that. All right, here we go. And the conditions are bad. Daytime, cloudy weather, moderate breeze, moderate waves, so accuracy is going to be a problem. We see them. There they are. They're 1.5% chance to hit. Now, it's real easy. Let's just point ourselves at them for the moment. Then we will watch which way they go if they decide to turn to unmask batteries. Alright, they're going to starboard. Alright, then we will work our way around. Alright, she's still aiming, which is what you're seeing here. And we're going to have the same problem we had before, which is rate of fire and number of guns is going to be all about these guys. Alright, well, there's 6 big guns. We know that, that's all we know. 6 big guns. They look to be identical. Alright, let's come broadside to these guys in a big way. And hope that we get lucky. Or not unlucky. Still aiming. 30% identification. Stop back to our cruising speed. Best chance in this game is to win this against these guys is to get some early hard hits against what is often very lightly armored cruisers, but they got big guns. They can really put a hurt on us, and they're going to be a lot faster. And we're well armored, but we are hardly invincible. Alright, they're outside of 5-inch range for whatever that's worth. 9.4 kilometers, 3.7% chance to hit. Still haven't identified them. They are closing the range slowly. So we're going to turn away a bit. To slow that down. Because they're already raining secondaries on us. 13 inches, this is very bad. This is very bad. They're way ahead already. Very bad. Still don't know what they are. Oh, well, there was a hell of a hit. Oh yeah, that hurt. That hurt. We got her. We tagged her. We get a good ID on her, we'll see what's going on. And we're still a ways off from that. Alright. Come on now. Get on them. We're taking secondary hits. That's good. And we're awfully close. Oh! That was good. We got a good hit that time ourselves. We're almost ready to see what's going on out there. We're taking some flooding. Get it under control, guys. That's why we went for maximum bulkheads. Come on, put it on them. Alright, we've got them. Let's see what they are. I would would stop it when it's making that much racket. The Ostmark, 31.5 knots. She's got 7 inches of armor. 8.4% chance to hit. My God, what is going on over there? Same guns. She's well armored, and that noise is killing me. She's been hit hard. Maybe a lucky hit will take her out of one of them out of the game. But right now, advantage, big time to Battlecruisers, just because of the number of guns. Perhaps this would be better done as a 2v1. But we'll find out. This is what Mr. Ricker asked for. This is what we're going to do. Okay. Oh. Main mid-deck penetration, and the forward tower is destroyed. Yeah, this is a losing game. We've taken fire control damage, and they are just racking the hits up on us. They've got much higher chance to hit than we do. I'm afraid the Queen Elizabeth is toast. She just isn't going to get there. Now, perhaps I should have backed her off to 12-inch guns and added some armor. I don't know. But the 10% chance, 8.7% chance, 6.3. We're at a 3.6, and they're raining rounds down on us. Yeah, this is we're behind the power curve here. This is not going to work. Okay, well, what we can always do is restart the battle and see what we draw this time. We've only got we got this problem going on. Missing mount required battlecruiser funnel. Battlecruiser funnel. I don't know what that means. It's not a battlecruiser. Let's try again. Enemy smoke to the north. All right. Turn to the north, and let's go. Draw a different opponent. Maybe have a different outcome. We shall see. I'll leave her at her screaming 21 knots. Considered the technology of the time, and she's driving 27,000 tons through the water. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing technology. There they are. Let's pause and take a look. Oh my God. 10 guns. Well, I hope they're all like 9 inches or something, because that is going to be deadly. Alright, we're going to point our nose right at her until we know which way they're going to go. At some point here, they will turn to bring the line of battle into where they can get all their guns broadside. And then we shall do the same. Wow, they're just, by God, bound and determined. All right, we're still aiming. Here come their first shots. All right, they're turning to port. And so shall we. And we'll step back to our cruise speed and hope we get a little bit luckier this time. All right. Well, they're only bringing 30 guns to our 9. This doesn't look like a good plan. Yeah, it just doesn't look like a good plan. We haven't finished aiming yet. And perhaps what I ought to be doing, let me try something different. Ouch! 12 inches. Yeah, that's unpleasant. Perhaps what I should be doing is closing the range, because if we can increase our chance to hit, we'll put these guys down quickly. If we can get a hit, we will put them down. So we'll try that this time rather than depending on long-range gunnery. But I suspect we'll just get beat to a scrap heap. Alright, let's steady out on a course. And hope we get lucky. Still aiming. We're up to a 6% chance to hit. That's a good thing. Plus they've got a 9% chance to hit. But we're just going to say we're big, we're bad, we're armored, and we're going to close up where we can get hits on it. And we're still working on identification. Just shy of 70% at this point. Conditions this time are really good. Clear, calm. Oh, we get hurt. Just evening hurting our... Okay, bounce. Gotta love bounce. Wham! Alright, now let's start turning a bit. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, well, so far this isn't working so hot. I think we're badly outnumbered. There's too many guns and they just pick you to pieces. Oh, 13% chance. We still haven't identified them, but we'll have that in a moment. Alright, stop. They got 11% chance to hit. It's the Moltke. She is really lightly armored. Well, can we outlast them? Because, yeah, if we get a hit now, it's going to be exciting. Alright, let's find out. Come on now, we're in secondary range. This is crazy. I don't think it's going to work. I think she's going to die. She's getting hit too hard already. Come on now. You've got to put somebody down. Oh, we've only got 2 guns firing that time. And we are getting beat down. Come on now. 11% chance, 12% chance to hit. We still got our fire control. I don't know how long that'll last. Fire and flooding. What's up with the Moltke? She's been hit and she's decided that that's enough. That doesn't mean she's out of the fight, it just means she's breaking off, and we've changed targets and we are getting torn up. Come on, get the flooding under control. Looks like we are. Yep, 90, 91. %, so he's still got a better chance to hit than we have. Ouch! Alright, we're losing fire control now. Secondary tower's down. That's bad. Now we got a little tiny hit there. 5-inch hit. That's not going to do it, man. You're going to have to put the 13 inchers on her. Oh. Yeah, we are getting pounded. I'm thinking 2v1 would be challenging. We are getting destroyed. Well, long range fire didn't work. Short range fire has hurt somebody, but it has not spared us. And their fire control superiority, which may just be that I'm a bigger target, I don't know, is just devastating. Yeah, Mulkey's even coming back around. Well, I don't know. It could be that I just got a bad design for this. But she is beat down and just about done. It would be miraculous right now. Like somebody having an ammo explosion over there to even hurt them significantly at this point. Because we are beat down. The engine hits, steering hits, we're flooding. We're structurally beat to shreds. They've got a much better chance to hit than we do. Still many more guns in the fight than we have. Not good. Well, I'd say 2 out of 3. Let's try one more time. But 2 out of 3 if we... Then, this is just interesting. Missing required mount battlecruiser funnel. BB Queen Elizabeth. I don't know what it's complaining about. One more time. Enemy smoke spotted to the north. Okay, turn to the north. It's lousy conditions. Cloudy, moderate breeze, wind. It's going to make for lousy long-range gunnery. And here we come. Yeah, it's just exciting. This is so much fun. It's such a fine game. It's still an alpha and keeps me totally enthralled with the design. And stop, because we have spotted somebody somewhere. There they are. Holy crap. Looks like the same thing. 10 big guns to our 6 big guns. That can't be good. Okay, we're going to turn this time, try to maintain our separation as best we can. We're not going to charge into them. See what comes of it. Man, she's already got her locked up though. Already got her locked up. Now, which way are you going to turn? Watch them turn to starboard and just march past me with all those guns. No, I guess not. I think they are turning to port. Oh, we need some lucky plunging fire hits. Yep, here comes the return fire. Alright, that's probably as good as our accuracy. Oh, they are turning to... Yeah, that's ugly. That's just marching those guys past us instead of me being able to hang on one of them. I should not have committed first to the turn. Alright, well then we will try to throw them off. Whoa, we got a nice hit. We haven't identified them yet, so we can't really judge it, but that's substantial. And another hit. Sometimes you get lucky. Alright, so bring her around, bring her around. Give her full throttle here. Try to keep her speed up as she makes these turns. Oh, it's very pretty. Back down to cruise speed, or what I hope is cruise speed. All right. The numbers just don't look good. Yeah, you just have too many guns with equal or better chances to hit, and they are major caliber. And even though we are much better armored than they are, they'll beat us to death. That's just a fact. They will beat us to death. Goodness. Well, we don't have to worry about torpedoes. Whew. That's a lot of incoming. 2.6 to 3.4. Small differential. Number of guns still breaks in their favor. Big time. She has been hurt. Yep, she has been hurt. Tower damage was bad. Alright, how fast are they going? 22 knots. Alright, we're going to give up a little accuracy to try to keep them from getting all three in close quickly. Oh, we got a nice hit on them, but they got a devastating hit on us. 247 damage. One-on-one, no question. I think we could take them. 3? That ain't working. This is 4 or 5 games I've played now. And I've won 1 by running them off, by damaging them enough that they turned and left. The numbers are just not there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're still hitting us with 13 inches. We didn't get different. We got the same ships. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this is exciting. She is toast. 2.6, 2.3, 1.5. There's just so many rounds coming in. We're getting beat to death. It's just the numbers won't work. You know, it could be different if I'd run into battlecruisers that were designed differently. But here, it's a loser. Funnel, 62%. Nobody over there is hurt. They are beating us to death. We've gotten a handful of hits. And it doesn't look like we're going to get any better at it. Slow her down to 19 and see if I can improve her chance to hit marginally. Whoa! Well, maybe I've been pessimistic. Yeah, rudder damage, engine 1, 2, 3 damage, stern belt extended, ammo detonation, and she is done. Well, sometimes you get lucky, but that's just pure luck. And, well, we're back in the fight, 2% against that guy. What's going on over there? Turning into us. Well, it's entertaining no matter what. Yep, she's coming bow on. .6% chance to hit. They're up to .9. Now they've got the range. They're going to start shooting. It is nice not having tons and tons of shells falling on you continuously. But that's about to end. That little bit of joy. Up to 4.1% chance to hit. 2.3, 1.5. What are you guys doing? Okay, you've come back. You went around the wreck, which you did. Well, sinking that guy did make this more interesting. I don't know whether it means we can win or not. I only know if it means we can survive. But we do have a significantly better chance of hitting right now. At least on any given shot. I still think the numbers are just not. They're just difficult to. They don't really have a big turn of speed on us, which is hurting them, I think. They can't pull quickly abreast and pound. Oh, come on now. Wham! Good hit. And we're still in there. 4.4% chance. 2.6. Right. And what are you guys doing? You're still sailing. Yep. You're still in the fight. Woo! Big hits. Well, by God, she may pull it off. Wouldn't that be entertaining? This is more theater than game at this point. I mean, what have I just doing? I've got the ship sailing along as stable as I can get her, and just letting things work the way they'll work. Oh, she's turned away. She didn't like that at all. Alright, we'll switch fire to that guy. This is starting to kind of work out the way the first time I did this came out, with the Battlecruisers getting hammered and the AI saying, yeah, we got to turn away, it's too hard. We'll do the same thing here. We'll turn. She's further away. Boy, she took some significant flooding. That old gal still wants some, and she probably will come back around to fall in behind her sister in the sidelets. Well, I am amazed. I think this just might work out. Still got a lot of ammo. We don't have a great chance to hit right now. Neither do they. And let's take a look at them. Right. Alright, if we can punch the sidelets out, I'd call it a win. All we got to do is get her to turn away. They haven't gotten a hit on us in a while. I'm going to say that, and then it's going to get all grim. She's aiming at... Oh, that was a bad hit. Engine hit. Yeah, well, that's bad. That's really bad. I think I got optimistic far too soon. Perhaps this turn to starboard was unwise. She just took a hit. Oh, this makes me pucker factor is through the roof. Sidelets has a 5.5% chance of hitting. Perhaps we should be paying attention to her before we die. The AI seems to think. No, the AI is on the sidelets. Yeah. Well, I got enthusiastic. I got excited. They're fixing to win anyway. And perhaps I should have kept mine. Oh, nice hit. And they got nice hits on us. Yeah, we're just about out of go juice. Oh, it's bad. I should have kept moving. I should have kept on my other course. Turning back into them is just giving them a chance to beat us to death. So unless we get a lick on this sucker real quick, she's got a much better chance to hit than we do. We're done. What the heck is she doing? Oh, she's still hanging in there. We got the flotation under control. We're badly hurt. Structural damage is critical. Come on, get a big hit. Oh, we got a hit, and then they got a hit. Yeah. Yes, very bad. More big hits. And at this point, this is done. She's all but dead in the water. Still got a reasonable chance to hit. But unless she blows another one of these guys up, unless she just gets a freaking round straight to a magazine. The sidelets is turned away. She's been hurt. And she's still hitting us. They are turning away. Ouch. They're acting like they've had enough. They've got me beat. This old girl's about to give up. Wham! That was sidelets, right? Yep. Really, she ought to turn away to minimize their chance to hit, but she's got no... She doesn't have the engines to pull it off. That and steering problems. That and she's just barely holding together. Yeah, I think they're both... Well... Sorta turning away. Sidlitz is sort of turning away, but they're still shooting. And I'm hanging on here, hoping for a miraculous hit to make this a little bit less of a ego bruising. Big bounce. Yeah, steering is a mess. Alright, she's not even locked on her aiming anymore. And she's coming way far. She's coming far too much to port. This is steering problems. Big hit on the sidlets. But let's face it, both these ships are in much better shape than the Queen Elizabeth, who is just bruised. Now she's battered, she's all but sunk. Well, yeah, at best this is a draw, and that is if you can accept that the battlecruisers turning away, losing one of the battlecruisers turning away rather than going for the kill. Although they could still kill her, because quite honestly there's just not much left. And even as they run away, they're tossing really dangerous stuff in our direction. Let's kick the speed up to see. They'll fade out of sight here soon, and engagement will hopefully, well, that's kind of interesting actually, because we're so much bigger than they are. I think they see us further than we see them. Oh, she seems to be shooting. Oops. Well, we're still trying. And enemy smoke spotted to the north. And the engagement is ended. Well, I don't know. We could have maxed her out by dumping the range down to get even a little, every bit of armor we could out of her. We could have left some armor off and added an extra turret, maybe as wing turrets. But so far I've had one game that I would say was a clear win for the battleship. She was beat up, but mostly she's great flotation. She had a lot of structural damage. We've played this, 3 times we've messed with this, and we got beaten down ferociously every time, and only at the very last did we do enough damage to the battlecruisers that they decided to break the engagement off. I don't know what to make of it, except it's interesting, and I find the whole thing completely fascinating. I appreciate the suggestion. I may try this again in 1920, but I really think 1 versus 3 is not viable. They've just got too many guns. Now, perhaps if we were to throw in, some escorts for the battleship, some destroyers, a cruiser, something like that, some destroyers to run up and give the battlecruisers a hard time, perhaps you could play. But as it stands, this doesn't look like a winner. But it is a lot of fun. So, Mr. James Ricker, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. I would dearly know what you think. Perhaps you have an idea of how to run this that'll work better. I don't know. In any case, that's it for me right now. I appreciate you watching. and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.